What's going on? We back up in this joint. We back up in this
What up?
joint. We got
Can you hear me?
Calvin on Seymour TV. Yeah, we can hear you. And we got the Cedric the Springer up in the house. The relationship expert. And we got one of my homies coming straight up from AC up in this joint. Roll. Can you hear us, Roll?
You better motherfucking know it. I can hear you.
What's going on, panel? What y'all got going on today, man?
Man, life is good. Had a little light work I had to take care of Sunday night, but it's all good.
Oh man, y'all ain't did shit.
Hey, what you talking about?
Y'all ain't did nothing, man.
I said,
y'all ain't did
I
shit.
had to take care of what you talking about.
Y'all ain't did nothing. What's your squad, Ro?
I can't hear you.
What's your squad, man, in football?
You know, I'm just a sports fan. I ain't really got no team. I just like players. I ain't really got no team, man.
Yeah. Well, I got a couple topics, and I got a segment.
You see what I got on, though, right?
What the hell is that?
Nigga, City, nigga. You know what the fuck that is? The
Ohio.
The Browns.
Cleveland Browns, man.
I think they're doing good this year.
Oh,
you know,
man.
The Browns, but I don't give a fuck.
Hey, man, look.
They just play for this city. You're
let me see what y'all got going on. I'm gonna start with you, the Springer, man. Tell me what you got going on, Springer, and where are you located? And do you have my shit?
I'm in Illinois. You want something from Illinois?
Hell yeah! I don't been there, but I still want my shit. I told you I need to start faking and jaking, right?
Well, I'm gonna get you from somewhere I'm going though. I'll be in Massachusetts in a couple of days.
Okay. How about you, Ramon? Excuse me. How about you, Ramon?
Oh, this nigga to put my government on the motherfucker.
No, your motherfucking government.
Don't be doing no shit like that, man.
What's up, Ro, man? What you got, man? What you got going on?
I ain't got shit. I just got off work, man. I'm trying to change my life a little bit.
I can't fucking tell. If you split that motherfucker, hold that shit down.
This shit legal up here, man. They passed law last month. This shit legal.
Oh, you in Ohio. I forgot all about that.
This shit all day, you know what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't fucking legal, I'm gonna do it, nigga. I've been smoking this shit for 2009, nigga. I'm 50 years old, nigga.
I'm finna throw some stuff at you. I got a segment on here. I'm starting today. It's called Ask the Springer.
Yep.
It's called Ask.
You could have told me about it.
Yeah, I decided to throw a little surprise or whatever on you because I got somebody. They got this. What's the name? They were like, ask the Springer and tell me what you think about it. I said, okay. Now, what do you think about a son who gives money to his daddy that was a deadbeat?
I don't see nothing wrong with that. I mean, what is the purpose? What's the purpose of him doing that? I mean, what's going on?
Well, and let me give you the full gist of the story.
Yeah.
All right, full gist of the story is him, the mother, and him is not together. And if my understanding how it was told to me is that anytime before the son got him a good paying job, he would ask the daddy for some money or something like that. The daddy would go all, just go crazy, over $20, over $25 and stuff like that. And so the daddy don't found out the son making some hellified paper. So he decided to ask son for a nice grip of change to help pay his rent where he stayed is with another woman and stuff like that. So for what I was told from her, it's like she don't mind it. She didn't say anything, but she just don't want it to be a continuous thing going on that the daddy is steady coming every month asking for big hunks of money from her son like that, and he ain't never did nothing for his own son. So the question I got to ask on that is, I guess that was asking, what is your take on that?
First of all, that ain't that. The son is. I'm assuming he got his own spot.
No.
He stayed with his mother.
Yes.
Is he helping his mother out?
I don't know. I will have to ask, but from my understanding, I don't think he's helping out as in he's paying maybe a light bill and his own bill or something, his bills or whatever. Hey. But other than everything else, I don't think he's doing too much. What you got, Ro?
How old is the boy?
Early 20s. I will say under 24.
So he grown.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe that's his way of bonding with his old man.
I would say, well, yeah, whatever relationship he got with his dad. I mean, that's a personal thing.
Yeah, that's something she got going on, man. She just got some other shit going on where she don't want him to go that route. But shit, if he cool with it and he grown, what's the problem?
But my understanding is, I'm a kind of, I guess, improv for her or whatever. But my understanding is she didn't say nothing about it. She just don't want it to be a continuous thing. And if it's like, what is that? What you say, a bonding thing? But the thing I'm saying is,
he's grown though, right?
Yeah.
So it really shouldn't matter, shit. If that's what he want to do with his motherfucking money, shit, he can do what the fuck he want to do with his money. It could be a motherfucker in the streets, a bum or something, though. A homeless person, shit. If that's what he want to do with his money, do what the fuck he want to do with it. Why she mad? It ain't her money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Even though his daddy. Go ahead, family.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and it is his father. I mean,
I don't
know what his father's situation is, but that son eventually, if he feel like he's being used or he feel like he gonna have to step up to dad. I can't help you this time, or I ain't got it, whatever the case may be. But as far as him want to help his father out, I don't care what he was in the past. He grown now. He making decisions. That's like you said, that's just between him and his father.
That's the whole thing. He grown. He can do what he want to do. Mm-hmm. It don't matter if his father treated him bad. Maybe he won't need that father bond. If he got to pay for it, however he got to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't care what nobody say.
Really ain't got no comment on that shit for real.
I really don't care what nobody say. Every man, every boy want to bond with their dad. I don't care what the daddy did.
Right.
At the end of the day, they gonna want that with their father. It's just human nature, whatever you want to call it, but that is what it is. Mm-hmm. Boys want. That's why fathers are important. That's why. But we know we're gonna get to later on what other stuff we finna talk about today. But that's like I said, I don't have no problem with it. If you trying to control that or get in between that, then that, like I said, that's
now my understanding.
Just because he's a deadbeat dad in your eyes, that dude wants to have a relationship with his dad.
Switch up.
Now, my understanding, she ain't trying to come in between them. My understanding.
But she don't want to make a continuous thing.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. She don't want to. How does she put it? She don't want her son to feel obligated to take care of his daddy like that. Or I guess knowing that he ain't done anything for him. Maybe I can try to get her on here maybe I can try to get her on here to try to explain it for herself.
What I've been talking about since last month. I'm talking about since last month. At a certain age, parents ain't obligated to do for their kids.
That's true. That is true right there.
Like I say, kids don't owe us nothing, and we don't owe them everything.
Well, okay. I'm gonna throw. If y'all through with that one, I'm gonna throw another one up. Me and Roro kind of talked on this a few minutes ago, talking to Roro. Now, allegedly, because I want to make sure, allegedly, this was supposed to have been done and shit. They were talking about how Dwayne Wayne, not Dwayne Wayne, shit. I'm thinking of fucking what's the face? Dwayne Wade was sitting around with his daughter, not the dude. I'm talking about his daughter, putting makeup on with his daughter. I have no daughter. I don't know about you, Roro. You have a daughter?
Yeah, I got a daughter.
I know you don't have a daughter, said. So, and that's a good thing you on this panel then. I don't know how you interact with your daughter or whatever, but when it comes to interacting with your daughter, how do you go about doing that without, cause now, like I told Roro, I don't mind interacting with my daughter if she want to play house or play tea or some shit like that. Come on, Daddy, let's go play tonight.
That's
we can do
the
that.
most common thing you see, yeah.
Yeah, but sitting around in a mirror, me and my daughter, putting makeup on each other. No, that ain't finna happen. No, baby, Daddy don't do that.
No,
you gonna have to call your mama for that one. So
yeah,
how do you suppose to? I ain't gonna suppose. With you being having a daughter, Roro, how do you interact, or did you interact with your daughter when she was younger?
Yeah, that's my girl. We cool. I interact with her, but I ain't never had to do all that. Be putting on no makeup and playing makeup with her. She got aunties and little cousins and shit for that. But if it would have ever came about, I would have told her, like, I'm your father. You got to do that with your mama or your sister, somebody. And if she had asked me why, I'd have had explained it to her. Like, I'm a man, men don't do that type stuff. But this is your daughter. I do some little stuff with her. Mm-hmm. Like taking shit like Disney on Ice or something, but I ain't putting on no makeup. Not me. And for real, I'm old school. I still believe at a certain age, you don't need no damn makeup on any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Not no little ass kid, not no little girl. Cause now you being fast. Where you learn that from? I need to know where they came from. That means you got some big cousins, sisters, or somebody teaching you some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on what it is. When they get to putting on that makeup and nails and all that shit. Like, I had a dilemma with my daughter when she was like 16, right? She wanted a tat. She wanted to get a tattoo. Now, I ain't flip out of none. I ain't got no tats nowhere. I don't knock them, but I ain't putting that shit on my body. You know what I'm saying? It's cool on somebody else. But this is what I told her, though. If that's what you want to do, that shit gonna be on you for life. Unless you get it covered up, and then you just got it covered up with some other shit. It's gonna be a scar, or you're gonna get something put over. But my thing was, I told her, we ain't doing that. Because I ain't paying for it, and your mama ain't paying for it. And you ain't gonna pay for it. You can do that when you turn 18. When you get out on your own, you ain't just about to be doing all. We got other shit going on. What's up with school? You know what I'm saying? I go there on it.
Yeah.
What you want to do in a couple more years when you graduate? Fuck all that old riffraff shit. That means you getting yourself ready for the street. That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel you on that. I feel you on that. I don't know about you, but I don't have no tats myself.
Yeah, you got the wrong shit on your mind right now. You 16, that's a little girl. That's a young lady. They gonna want to do all type of shit. Yeah, but nah. My daughter got tats now, but she waited till she respected it. She waited till she turned 18, 19, one of them.
All right, go ahead, Sprinkle. Tell me your take on that.
Dwayne Wade, to me, man, he always been strange. Certain and man, that dude from Chicago. He's from Illinois. I think he's from Chicago.
He's from the shot.
He's from Chicago. Okay.
Okay.
And and I'm pretty sure he was more. I'm assuming more the inner city. I'm pretty sure it was rough on him coming up. For him, you know, and I'm also about supporting my kids, man. But when you starting to go down and you want to support your gay son in the pride parade and stuff like that, that's cool. That's, you know, you want to support your child, but you ain't got to dress the part too. You know what I'm saying? You dressing the part with your son. Now, if I'm going down to support my son, I'm gonna support my son. Hey, dog, I'm here, but I ain't doing all that. Nah, I'm gonna support you because you're my child. My daughter, like, you know, if I had a daughter, yeah, I can see the little tea parties and then you know, we'll do a little thing like that. But nah, we ain't doing makeup now. So to me, he just one of the type of cats, and then you constantly hearing stuff about him as of lately, you know. Some of them guys, man, to me, when they get up there and they get their money, man, and the true nature of them come out.
Didn't I just tell you that?
So he has some tendencies already going on.
I just told you that, man. Man, look, man. We grown, man. I'm 50. Way I grew up, that shit, the shit done changed now. The world done got soft. These little hoe ass niggas, not to get off the subject, these little hoe ass young niggas, they ain't men no more. Motherfucker don't even know how to change the tire. If they catch a flat right now and they stranded on the freeway, what they gonna do? They gonna call their mama. Mom, you can give me a tow. Where you at? What's wrong? I got a flat. You got a spare? Yeah, I got it. Nigga, change the motherfucking tire, little bitch ass nigga. These niggas don't even know how to change oil if they girl car go. If the bitch run out of gas, they think motor went bad or something. I'll be seeing these little hoe ass niggas. Nigga riding around, not even on the car, just a lot of shit. These niggas ain't men no more. When the last time you seen some little boys come around with the shovels and shit, shovel snow? Damn, they don't do that. They rather pick up a pistol or something. I don't know about where you at, Calvin, but up here, these niggas is little bitches, man.
I was gonna say
That's why they don't fight no more. They just straight shoot. Cause they ain't men. They can't accept a nigga kicking their ass or whooping another nigga ass. You punch one of these little bitches in their face in Cleveland, nigga, they gonna burn your ass. They gonna blow you. Trust me. If you talk too, listen. You know I talk aggressive anyway. I always been like this all my life. This is how I know these niggas soft as fuck. I got a bunch of nephews and nieces, little cousins. Nigga, if I tell one of these little niggas, like, nigga, no, just if I say it just like that, these niggas are sensitive, man. They like, damn, you ain't gotta be talking to me like that, huh? Nigga, what you gonna cry, little hoe ass nigga? Now back to the Dwayne Wade thing, man. Like I said, I'm from the old school. Nigga, you was supporting that little nigga, your son. He ain't even 18. You supporting this little nigga, letting this little nigga wear dresses and makeup, getting his nails done. Man, don't no real man let their son do no hoe ass shit like that. Now, if you gay and you my son still, so I'm gonna support you. But all that going to rally, we ain't doing none of that. You ain't bringing none of that shit around me, nigga. You gonna act like a little nigga when you around me. If you like it or not, nigga. Or don't come around, ain't, you know. I still love you. I don't want to kill you or nothing. But, nigga, that shit is a no-no, man.
Man, it's like, you know, I heard, like Magic Johnson, son, the one that's gay. And they was talking to them, and they was like, yeah, we knew way back when, because, you know, he was wearing dresses and stuff. And I'm thinking, you let him do it? Like, what the hell?
I know, man.
What you just said?
You let him do it at 3 and 4 years old? You didn't.
What he just said, Calvin. Just said, when we was kids, all of us ain't, bunch of us ain't have our father in our life. But even with our mother, if you would have came out that motherfucker on Halloween with some heels on, your motherfucking mama would have went upside your head. Nigga, go take that shit. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? You dress up like a clown or something. You ain't about to dress up like no little bitch, man. That shit just ain't happening. And then the homies gonna clown you. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Yeah. But now, you know, that shit cool. You know, you can't even say fag no more.
Yep.
That shit, the world
That's
just
true.
changed. You can't even say certain shit. I thought we had freedom of speech. But these motherfuckers got more gay rights than the black people. They got more rights than us.
Don't get me started on that because I can go all day on that one.
Man, I don't like none of that shit. I know they super soft out here, but yeah, I don't. That shit with D Wade, man. Dude is tricky.
I mean, just to piggyback off that when you say you can't say fag. So, you know, everybody want to be equal. Everybody want equal rights. So if my son's straight, he in the car, just say he in the car with a gay dude, right? Mm-hmm. And so somebody wind up, just say it's two different, say it was 2 on 2. So my son with a gay guy, and then it's two guys. So they kill my son and the gay guy. One to kill one and one to kill the other. So you got 2 murders, right? The one that killed my son, because he's straight, he'll get 20 years. The one who killed the gay guy, he'll get 40 years. So why my son why you get lesser time for my son? I love my son just like somebody love their gay son.
Because they're gonna be looking for you. They're gonna be looking for you to say how much you forgive and all that stuff like that. That's what they be doing.
The world is soft, and that was a fucking hate crime because it was a gay guy.
Man, crime is crime, murder's a murder.
So they make it into a hate crime.
Yeah.
But so if a white man killed me or you in the streets right now, say we was in traffic, you cut him off, and he rolled on the side of you and killed you. It ain't gonna be just kills you. Whatever they do with him, how much time he get, they ain't gonna make it no hate crime. Now reverse that shit. Now if you rolled around a motherfucking the same demo, and it went vice versa, they gonna say, no, I'm gonna say this. Say if a white dude, it's a couple of blacks hanging out, and he just come past and yell nigga and get the bus. Now, if we don't say nothing about the nigga shit that he came through and screaming racist shit, and he just killed us, a few of us, shoot us up or whatever, he ain't gonna get charged on no hate crime. But if we go in one of their neighborhoods and do that shit, this shit gonna be on the news the whole fucking month, and it's gonna be nationwide. Y'all know how this shit go, man.
They had that in Ohio, you know that, don't you? They had a kid, one white boy came by, sprayed some black kids with a BB gun. Black kids was like, man, what the fuck up with him? So black kids end up murking this dude. They murdered him somehow or another, beat him up.
Talking about the little dude, the dude in Akron.
I think so.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, they didn't do shit to that. Did they kill the white boy?
You know, that's right down the street from him.
Okay,
that's like the next city over. They was out there playing basketball or whatnot. Dude did pull out a BB gun and got to playing whatever the fuck he was doing. So they was brothers. They came back and beat his motherfucking ass. They ain't shoot him or nothing. They beat his ass. But just so happened, when he hit the ground, they might have put the good foot on him a little bit, and he happened to die. Now they making a big ass thing out of it, like it was like some racist, but nah. That's just, man, they be on, we know how this shit go, man. But we get off the subject, Calvin. That nigga D-Wade is a bitch, man.
No, your ass getting off the subject. What's this we shit? Your ass getting off the fucking subject.
He got back on D-Wade. He got back on D-Wade.
Not even just fuck D-Wade, not even D-Wade. Just say one of us. I ain't got no son. If your son came out and told you, like, I'm 12 years old, and I come out and tell you, like, Daddy, I think I like boys. Then what you gonna say to me?
What am I gonna say?
It's just me and you when I tell you this. What you gonna tell me?
Shit, I'm gonna tell him what I had to tell my son. He's he gay, you know.
I know you told me that.
Love him to death. I told him I love you and everything, but my first order of business was how does that benefit your black race? How did that benefit your community? It doesn't benefit your community, for one. Two, hey, I'm gonna love you the same no matter what you do or whatever. And 3 is, hey, when you're around me, I'm gonna talk to you, and we're gonna interact as what I raised you as, a young man, point blank.
I got to.
Okay.
I got to take mine.
Okay, now look. You said that.
Hold up, Rolo. Hold up. Hold on.
Real quick.
Hold on, Ro. What you say? Because I want to hear this.
I got to take mine and go get his dick wet. Are you sure you don't want none of this?
But he said I ain't hearing.
Sure this like he ain't what
He said he got to take his son somewhere and get his dick wet.
Sure. You sure this is, son? I'm telling you.
Okay.
This shit too good to be just going somewhere else.
Sure.
No, look.
Positive.
I gotta come back for that. No, it ain't no facts because we don't know, and all of us been living for a minute. Michael Jackson, you think he was gay?
Hell no. I don't think he was.
I think it was weird.
I think he was weird. Now let me ask you this. Do you think he liked the bitches?
Not as much as me and you did.
The documentaries I seen, he was messing with some women. But you know, it's hard, man. You put a perception. A lot of stuff we don't see. We don't see behind the scenes. A lot of stuff, Chris Tucker and them say he was messing with women. So
I don't think he liked women like we did. I'm gonna put it like this. I don't think he liked women like me and you or like we did or something like that. Hold on for a hot second. Tyron, we talking about right now, we talking about Dwayne Wade, in which you have a daughter, Tyron. That's my my middle boy is on here asking me what's the topic. We're talking about young men or men with daughters, and they are playing with their daughters, putting makeup and stuff like that on. I hope you ain't doing nothing like that, are you, Tyron? Putting makeup on you and Chunky, are you?
Your daughter?
You and Chunky. Oh, Cedric gonna get on you anyway. So hey, you already know how that goes. Cedric gonna be on you. Are you putting makeup on? Would you entertain putting makeup on with Chunky? You and Chunky putting makeup on. And how my grandbaby doing anyway? Hey, why Tyron putting that on? Let me I got some people in. I need y'all to hit that like button for me. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe if you ain't subscribed. But I do need you to hit that like button because I don't need you moonlighting up in here and everything.
I ain't got no like button.
We're gonna put some game on you and everything. And we'll give y'all some game. And plus, I don't like people coming to my house just opening up the refrigerator, looking all up in there and everything. Come on, close my refrigerator. Hit the like ass before you go into my refrigerator. That's what the like button is for. Ask before you go and do that. Hey, while Tyron is typing that, but go ahead, say it. We'll talk about it. Go ahead. We're gonna get on the main topic.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get on the topic that you talked about earlier today about gender-specific roles. Gender-specific.
Yeah.
When you brought that up, man, I was watching. I just happened to catch an episode of the Cosby Show, right? When we talking about gender,
whoa. Hold on, I got to stop you. I got to stop you for a hot second. Let me stop you for a hot second. I'm finna put this on. What's the name? Tyron. I'm finna put this on the screen. I want y'all to read this shit. And once y'all read this, I'm gonna let y'all cook. That's my son. That's my middle boy.
God, I can't see that shit.
As much dope as you smoking, your eyes ought to be good.
He said do he understand the question of what you asking? Will Tyron also put makeup on himself along with putting makeup on his daughter? Do you understand that's the whole question?
Did you understand that, Tyron? Tell me if you understood that or not. Yeah.
I just said that, though. I'm like, not no little ass girl.
No. My son said, no, she's too young right now. But if she wants to, when she gets older, I might. maybe you go ahead and give him the question of what we talking about, said. And the reason why I'm saying that, because
if your young daughter playing makeup or whatever the case may be, and she wants you to wear makeup along with her, would you be okay with that?
Oh, okay. He said, okay, he comes back. All right, he fixed it. He fixed it. he had me worried about it for a minute there. Okay, he said, no makeup on me, but I definitely put it on her. Oh yeah, thank you. All right, then, bro. Now you get
the question.
Okay. All right, yeah, all right. Cause I'm gonna say, hold on, little homie. Cause I know, little Ty Dog. Little Ty Dog, as he tried to call himself Ty Dog. I'm gonna see where the hell this dog shit come from. Ty Dog. Where do this shit come from, son? Ty Dog. I don't want to talk about you because you my youngin, but damn, you're gonna make me talk about your ass, Ty Dog. Oh, do you not like Tyron? Shit. Or Lamar? I hate to call your full government name out like I did Roro shit, but damn. But anyway, go ahead and talk about your topic. I got holes, my guy. Oh, really? Okay. If that's what you say.
He said he what?
He got holes, my guy.
That's what your son said?
Yeah, he got holes. How old is he? Tyron, how old are you? 28? 29, 28, one of them. He looked about 48, to be honest. But go ahead, Sid. Tell me what you talk about.
Been a thing about gender specific roles. A lot of women now want to claim to be equal or partners in a relationship, so they feel like whatever role that they do, a man should be able to do, and vice versa. Well, it comes with a limit. They say vice versa, but they want it to be equal, but it's truly not. It can never be equal because we're just not equal, But to put it in context, they feel like if a man worked a full-time job and a part-time job and he want to eat, he can come home and cook too. And I'm not just saying that a woman should be just a main one that can cook, but hey, if a man's out there getting it, yeah, I feel like she should have provide that for him a meal when he get home. But they're getting away from that. And it just so happened we was talking about it, but you had a whole different scenario where you had a whole different issue that was going on.
Yeah, I had a whole different issue.
Now the issue on that, but before you do, it just so happened when you told me that, man, I'm watching the Cosby Show, right? So Heathcliff, he a doctor, and the wife, she's a lawyer. Man, this is the biggest trial, according to the show. This is the biggest trial she got going on. Man, this woman comes home. Now, he works in the office downstairs. He's at home all day. She come home. She's a high-powered, well, I ain't gonna say high-powered. She's a lawyer. I don't know if she's high-powered or not, but her biggest case she got going on. Comes home. They talk for a hot little second, and I'm watching it. It just hit me. She come home, kiss him, talk to the little kid for a little hot second, run right in the kitchen, man, wash her hands, get to making dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, what's so bad, or what do they think is so bad about doing that?
I don't know. I'm gonna put it like this: the argument I had, this is what I had. I told the chick, I said, I'm not gonna call the chick name out, but me and her, we had the argument, and I told her, I said, look, she was talking about y'all men, y'all want the women to walk behind you, not beside you. We supposed to be equal to you and stuff like that. I said, and I brought out the scenario once before, man, you talked about. I said, okay, if that's the case, all right, I done been working all day, doing yard work, doing shit on my car, doing my job and stuff like that. And hell, the last time we had trouble that came to the house, I took care of it. So we in the bed together. So it's time somebody wants to break in the house. So I guess it's your time to be the first line of defense, and I'll be the last line of defense. She told me, she was like, oh, that just make you a weak ass man. I said, if that's what you want to call me for trying to make sure that I treat you equal, hey, call me what you want to call me. Call me weak, call me whatever the hell you want to call me, or whatever the case may be, I take it. But do not want equal rights. When I get you this time to be equal, and it's time for you to put in some work, you want to sit here and call me a weak ass man because you afraid. Which one?
Hey,
is it?
look. Hey, I was just thinking that, right? Like if we was out in the streets, but I ain't gonna say that because some of these new niggas, they'll let it happen like that. I was
These
about
new
to say,
niggas getting at you, ain't they?
and a nigga see you in the gas, y'all in the gas station, you and your woman, and a nigga walk up, he see you with her, he seen y'all when y'all came in, but he say something to her. What's up with you, little mama? Whatever he say. Now, her being your woman, she's supposed to check the situation right there. Like, I'm all right, or whatever she say, but I'm with my man. Woo, woo, woo. But even if she say that, because niggas be aggressive, like, shit, what that mean? I'm just trying to be your friend. Now, if this nigga, this where the equal shit come in. Now, bitch, I'm the man, so I got to check this nigga from here. You ain't even got to say no more. Nigga, then she just tell you however that's going to go. But if you want to be equal, now this nigga getting aggressive, now check it. See how this shit gonna go. But I was about to say, but fuck that. I'm gonna go even on a lighter side, on the equal rights with a woman. These women, y'all want to play basketball. Okay, y'all got the WNBA. But a bunch of women really want to play in the NBA. Like it's women that want to play football in the NFL for real. But for real, y'all don't. I don't give a fuck how tough y'all is, how many miles y'all run. Bitch, excuse my French, but bitch, if a nigga helmet to helmet your ass, even though it's illegal now, and stretch you, y'all don't want to play that game. If a nigga tackle your ass for real, you don't want to do that. Your ass playing basketball and a nigga really lean on your ass, they be saying they want all. That's why shit is getting soft. You see they changing the rules. You can't even really play football no more. Now, Calvin, you know, when we grew up, they taught us to drop when you running that motherfucking ball, drop your head and try to run a nigga over. You can't do that no more. That's helmet to helmet. And if you was tackling a nigga, drop your head or put that shoulder on his ass. Down low, up top, whatever. Back then, we was clotheslining niggas. You already know, but they don't want to be part of none of it, but they be screaming, I can do. You cannot do this. You gonna be crying. You gonna be saying what you just said. You's a bitch ass nigga. Why you hit me like that? I'm a girl. That shit gonna come up out of you. And if a nigga say that, and it's two niggas, and I put your ass down, you gonna get your ass on the side. Nigga, get the fuck up, get on. All right, we playing. You do her like that, you's a female. You don't want this. Not on that level. Because a nigga get your ass away from me, bitch. We told you ain't want to play. They gonna disrespect you. Now you looking and you hurting, you crying. Why they do me like they mean and they ain't got no, you know, they fucked up. Now they like, babe, them niggas, I don't like your friends. This is what I do though. This is how we play ball. We have fun like this. But y'all want to be part of everything. Now I get your ass with these bucks and these gloves on because a bunch of y'all think y'all tough. And I hit you for real and put you down. Why you? That's the first. They gonna be crying. Now they don't like you right now because they emotional. Yeah, you running. You say be for real. You thought you really could beat me. I ain't really want to hurt you, but I knew what was gonna be the outcome. And then I knew if I go soft on you, you gonna continue with the bullshit. Like, girl. Me and bro was in there. He hit me with, caught me without. I was in there working with him. You cannot work with me unless I allow you to. You know what I'm saying? Just like you can't get on that motherfucking football field with me unless I allow you to. Now I got to play outside the guidelines. I got to soften this shit up. We got to change the rules.
Back. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now we got to change the rules because I can't hit you for real. Because My motherfucking coach told me try to tap him off, get him up, fuck him up. Basically, we as kids though. If you tell me to go hit a nigga helmet to helmet, nigga telling me to fuck him up, break his leg, slam him, whatever. Hit him low. Nigga, if I hit you with my helmet to your ankle, I'm gonna break your motherfucking ankle. You know what I'm Calvin? They be saying that women don't want equal rights, man.
But
they always say that shit.
I'm gonna tell you where that stemmed from though, because you got more women in the workforce now. You got more women. I looked it up. You got like back in the 60s, you only had like 30% of women in the workforce. Now you got like 54%, and it all equates to money. I'm making the same amount of money as you, so I should get the same rights as you, or same, or whatever the case may be.
Man, I feel them on that.
That's how they do. But when I was working, me and Calvin, we worked together, and the women getting paid equal pay with the men, but the work wasn't the same because it was certain jobs they just didn't allow women to do, period. So it really wasn't equal even in that aspect.
Your name is Mr. Springer?
Yeah.
Hold on, no, his name is he said Mr. Springer, but it's the Springer. Like you remember Cedric the Entertainer. Remember Cedric the Entertainer? It's Cedric the Springer. That's what it is. The Springer.
Okay, the Springer. Look, I like that. That's real shit. I'm not knocking none of that. But it also come from bitches ain't had no choice. But no man at the house. They had to do whatever. They had to go home to work for the kids and the family.
They had a choice. Hold on now.
Or they was fucked up in the system.
Okay, we got two different opinions, and I want to hear both of these. Now, why do you say they had a choice?
They had a choice, but they chose welfare.
No, they ain't. Every woman ain't going for that.
We ain't talking about every woman. We're talking about a majority. That's 50 plus
we're
1.
We're talking about the black women.
That's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about.
Right. And remember one thing, Roro. Remember one thing. What where me and you grew up at. Well, remember where me and you grew up at now. And the reason why I'm saying that, remember where me and you grew up at and how many fathers that we saw that came. Now, my father was there. Listen. My father was hold on here. Let me get off here. My father was there for me, but we got to think about it. Now, how many of those fathers in AC that could have been there that the women chose something else? But go ahead, say what you were finna say.
Yeah, that's true. The women chose something else.
And that's that's exactly what he just said.
I ain't disagreeing with him though.
But talk to me. What you got?
We having a debate. We talking. This what I said. I grew up in the 70s and the 80s as a kid. Before I got to really running the streets, besides what we was doing, little bullshit. We was doing grown-up shit, but you know, it was what it was. Now you grew up with a father. I ain't grow up now. That's why this is a good topic. I ain't grow up with no father. It was my mother and my sisters. I ain't got no brothers or none of that. So, and I'm the oldest. So I'm watching, seeing, you know, I'm more aware than my sisters. I'm paying attention to this shit. My mother fucking with niggas. Now, you know, back then, with my sisters, they all got the same father. My mother used to fuck with her. Them niggas was some mean niggas back then. Nigga, they used to put their foot in their bitch ass. This how I talk. But back in the 70s, 80s, what? No, if he ain't want to have no job, she won't get no job. Put it like that. Calvin know this. We all grew up back then.
I can't hear nothing.
Oh, you can't hear me say
there go, kick back in. I couldn't hear nothing for a minute, but it kicked back in. Go ahead.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
It just kicked. Somebody was trying to call and messed up my line, but go ahead.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
If you don't mind me asking, I ain't trying to get all in your business, but I'm talking about Rose. Was your mother on government assistance?
My mother done did everything.
I can't hear him.
He can't hear you, Roro.
My mother done did everything.
Something muted.
He asked you was your.
I heard what he asked.
He can't hear you.
I can't hear him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you fine. I can't hear him at all.
Oh, well, he said his mother was doing everything. Well, basically, he's saying, was your mom on government assistance? Yes or no?
We live in the projects. Yeah,
me or him?
No, and I'm asking him the question. He said yes. His mom was on government assistance.
Well, look, cause back my mother was too, but here's the deal. I'm 53, so we in the same age thing. My mother, matter of fact, when I found out we were living in New York, and I'm pretty sure it probably was like that everywhere, they would actually, welfare would come to your house to make sure a man wasn't there.
Yeah, you couldn't have no man living with you if you was on welfare.
They would actually come out. So
the guy like that at the time,
he would have to leave. They would come in and do their little investigation, whatever the case may be, and then for her to keep getting assistance. So that's a choice that she made.
Yeah.
I can't hear him at all.
What I'm saying,
he can't hear you at all, Roro. I don't know what the fuck going on.
I hear you fine, Kevin. I don't know.
He can't hear me?
Why I can't hear him.
No, he can't hear you, but I hear you. I don't get it.
Oh shit, I don't know.
Because my mic is on, my camera on. Do I need to go out and come back in?
Look, yeah, go ahead and come back in. See if that'll work.
Nigga, how long on this topic?
Shit, hell, as long as we're gonna talk shit. I'm gonna talk probably about an hour or so on it about, but the thing is, this is a topic we got to talk about, we got to hit on, because the thing is, we're talking about now we getting on government assistance and shit like that. Basically, we getting off a topic. But the thing my thing is, with the women, they want to be so equal to us to at the point to where they don't even want to. Well, I put it like this. At the end of the day, I asked this woman, she's a forklift driver. I'm going to call her out like that. I asked this woman to move her, what's her name? And she got the kind of, I'm going to say bitching and moaning about it. And, and I told her, I said, look, this is your job. Now, but this is how I ended this. And she got mad when I said this. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call a white man. And I'm going to get a white man to ask you this, because I guarantee you'll jump and do it because of a white man. But a black man, you're going to disrespect and everything else, because that's how that shit goes. I don't know why, but I just call a white man over to ask you to move it, and I guarantee you I won't get the same response. And she got pissy mad when I said that. And the reason why I felt she got mad is because she knew I was telling the truth. Say something, Roro, and see it can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear him now. Yeah.
Hey, look.
I guess I had to go and come back in. Yeah.
Hey, look. This is all I was saying though on that subject. Where
y'all cook them up.
You from the hood, homie?
I hear you.
He from the hood, Calvin? He can hear me?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
yeah, that nigga from the streets here.
No,
St. Louis, man. St. Louis, bro.
Okay. He done tapped out.
He be out. What you got though?
Calvin.
He probably on the other end.
Yeah, but look, this is what I was saying. We grew up in an era where it was more like the niggas was like meaner on they women back then. You know what I'm saying? And back then we was getting our ass whooped. It really wasn't no child abuse or none of that shit they got now.
Right. Oh, yeah.
It wasn't no domestic violence. The police come out there. Shit, I had to put my foot in my old lady ass. They gonna tell you, keep it down over here.
Yeah.
They're like, so you need to, they ain't used to make you leave by force. You got to leave. Y'all need to keep it down. Is everything cool? Do talk up, everything cool up in here. Hey, look in the door, they don't even come in. But anyway, women just feel like I can go, before I go through all that with a nigga or a dude, fuck a nigga, a man, period. White or black, I guess. They'd rather go get it on their own, especially if they raise their own kids by themselves, you know what I'm saying? they feel like
Oh,
they done been abused so much. Why should I take anything from a dude? We equal. I make as much, like you said, I make as much money as you. I got my own house, my own car. I take care of my own kids. Basically, all I need to do for is, not all women, but I'm talking about the women where I'm from, is to fuck with or be there. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is where I'm at.
Yeah, but you know
They
what?
like shit, pretty much like us. Like, go ahead.
Even with you saying that, this is it's a selection. It ain't it's a selection that those women are choosing from. I'm gonna put this out there for you. It's 3 guys. I say this a lot because I see what you talking about. There's 3 guys in Memphis. 3 guys that are responsible for 87 babies.
Possible for what?
It's 3 guys. 3 guys in Memphis are responsible for 87 babies. These 3 guys got over 20-some kids apiece.
Right.
That total up to 87 babies. You got 54% of black men that are not married and childless. So telling me that you got a lot of women fucking around with the same dude that you say that they say, but hell, y'all ain't here. I got my own. I do this and I do that on my own. They not getting it from. You will find a lot of. If you look at a lot of men that's making on average about 45 to 50,000 a year. I'm just talking about a good warehouse job. Those guys have harder time finding women than a guy that ain't got shit. A guy that ain't got nothing, he'll have more access.
I know that.
So it's a selection of men that these women are choosing from. They going to the bottom of the barrel to get men instead of getting that man that's out there grinding.
I'm a firm believer in that. I talk about this shit all the time.
Yeah.
They look at you like, but you'll see this nigga buying a single mile in the store or a cigarette. Yeah, I know. I'm there with it too.
Yeah. So
I'm all the way with you on that, baby. I see that shit all day, every day, and it never amazed me. I'm looking like, wow.
You got some women that want the top of the top men, or they want the bottom, but they don't want that guy that can really get down with them and say, look, we can build something together.
Right. Oh, I'm there with you, homie, Mr. Springer.
Yeah, so
I'm there for sure.
So when I see the women out there that got multiple kids or multiple baby daddies, I'm like, you made the wrong selection.
So my question is, how is this on the topic that we were talking about, as in they want to be equal? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Cause I'm talking about we got into this heated discussion about this. Want to be equal. What you got?
I'm trying to catch you up to speed with us.
Oh, okay.
We you know how you might see a decent looking female or whatnot. Just say you at the store, where you at, wherever, could be at work, out somewhere, you in the public. Like say, not even gotta be you, but just a dude that just a good working dude.
Yeah.
He ain't gotta be no good dude, just the average dude. He worked though. You know what I'm saying? He ain't in the streets. He make a nice little decent money, got his own shit. Now see, no. You got another nigga on the other end, straight bum type nigga, hanging in front of the store. You heard me? All they do is ante up on bottles all day. This they like. Don't live nowhere for real, wherever they land. But anyway, he tried to holler at the little broad in the store. She might look at him like he might have his work clothes on. I don't know. She might look at him up and down like, you got this nigga, he got dreads, got on super tight jacket. He our age though. Got his ass all out. She look at this nigga, he try to get in her head. She gave this nigga enough. Why do women do that dumbass shit?
I don't know.
Or they want a nigga like this, with all the money, everybody in the city knowing. Nigga got about 5, 6 baby mamas, but he on his way to the joint.
We're gonna get on that subject right there too, because I actually got a what's the name I want to show about this guy. He's actually in the penitentiary, and his cousin, his female cousin, put a picture out on Facebook, and she put a picture out on Facebook talking about my cousin in jail for life because he don't took 3 people life, right? He don't took 3 bodies. He got 3 bodies on him. So when she did that, it was a lot of women coming online talking about what's his commissary. They finna send him some money. They finna send him some pictures and all this other bullshit, right? And it got me looking up some shit. When I looked it up, I saw it's a lot of black women. Literally, I got to look before I get on it. I got to do my research on it. It's a lot of black women literally taking going on the prison website, finding the right man, this and that, getting that man to send sperm to her to get pregnant by.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. We ain't gonna talk about that yet. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. That's just
that one yet.
And I was like, that's crazy as fuck. I just want to get on this equal stuff because, like I said, we got a lot of women out here, and the woman told me that I was weak because I was gonna let her go handle business. She was gonna be the first line of defense, and I was gonna be the last line of this time. Next time I'll be the first line. That's where we can keep it on equal footing. You know what I'm saying? I wanna be on equal footing.
No, we got off and they just can't be equal, man.
But the thing is that you saying that, right, Ro? But what I'm saying is the hell with what you're saying. They saying they want to be equal. They don't want to walk behind you. They want to walk beside you. And
when it comes to the physical aspect of it, they cannot be equal. The average woman cannot do half the shit the average man could do. That's just that, man.
Hey, I agree with you on that. And I'm hoping I have a female that's listening to this, and because I need somebody to counter that and let us know what y'all mean about what you want. The fuck? Oh, and let us know what you mean about you want to do this equal stuff and all this stuff like that because I'm gonna tell you, Cedric, you know the job that you worked at, right? The previous job, and you worked
right.
Let me ask you from an honest standpoint. Do you think a woman, that's a woman job, and how long do you think she would last on that job?
Nah, man,
to an average guy.
And we worked in a factory. The job that all them jobs out to me are male jobs. And I mean, you got some little side jobs, yeah, but as far as the big ones we were doing, nah. Like you say, it's the physical aspect of it. And then you talking about the longevity of it. For long periods of time, women just can't. They can for a few years, yeah, but for the women that we know that work there, a lot of them tore their shoulders up before they could retire because the stress and the demanding part of it. We built different. We made to do the things we do. Women, you have breasts and things like that. It ain't made for you to do that lifting like that.
I'm gonna put it like this, bro. I look at it like this. Said you and I, you walked out of there healthy. Now think about the people, the females that didn't get to walk out of there healthy like you did. That actually, just started at the same time, me and you did.
That's what I'm saying. Over time, they're just not gonna last because you're not built for that type of work. Way back before, majority of the jobs that women had back in coming up with retail jobs.
Yeah.
Or they were teachers.
Or
they worked in the daycare. Or they might been in the hospital doing, you know, whatever they were doing, LPN, RNs, and shit like that, you know, which are decent job. I mean, not an RN because they get paid, but a little under RN. So they had jobs like that. But when they got into and these are the women that I'm talking about. That's when they making money like that, and they saying that men are intimidated by them because the first thing come out their mouth that they boss bitches. Ain't no man gonna have time to put up with that. There's three things we gonna want. The 3 P's. We gonna want plate. We gonna want peace, and you know we gonna want a piece of something else.
Piece of ass. Hell yeah, shot ass.
And that I don't have to come home and then I gotta hear you talking about some shit. I'm like, wait a minute now. I already dealt with everybody out on the street. When I come home, I want to be at peace.
Mm-hmm. Now you know whom I was talking to.
I know you talking to.
And I said, I asked her. I said, what does your man think about this shit like that? You know, I made this amount of money. That's what and like I had to tell her, a real man do not care about what you make because he's making his own. That's a real man don't care about where you stay because he have his own. But the question is, what decision have you made or dealing with whom you dealing with? Is that really the man that you really want to be with?
I'm gonna tell you, at the end of the day, if your woman can say man up to you, you done fucked up. Somewhere down the line. If your woman can tell you, man, you need to man up, you fucked up somewhere in that relationship.
Yeah.
You should never, a woman should never have a legitimate reason to tell you some shit like that.
To man up.
To man up. You need to man up, or you need to do more of this. Hold on now. See, that's what a problem lies when you got women that's making money. It ain't that men are intimidated by them. It's that the bullshit that come along with it. That
word, what you just said, intimidated.
Yeah.
That's what she told me. Y'all black men, this is what she said. From Batum, this is what she said. Y'all black men are just intimidated by what black women can do. What? I said, what the fuck you mean? Because I was lost for words, but she did tell me this. And tell me your thought on this. Because you told me, said, but I'm going to make sure you retell me. And I'm going to give you a chance to speak on this, Roro. She told me, now it's just like me being a woman. This is what she said, a woman. If my man is outside cutting grass and doing the yard, I'm going to go out there and help him. And the only thing I had to say for her on that, out of order. Tell me your thoughts, Roro. Out of order? I told her out of order.
Hey. Now see, I don't know, man. Because you got women that do that. You do got some women that do that.
But would you let your woman do that?
Like if I'm outside cutting the grass and she want to come out there with the motherfucking
weed eater.
Yeah, the weed.
Yeah, with the weed eater. And while you on the motherfucking rider or the push mo, she decide I'm gonna go on weed eat while you do this. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell her I got it. But you got some women, they just like to do that type shit.
See that? What do you
think
women,
of that? Damn, hold on, let me put this phone on the charge.
Like I told, because me and Kevin already talked about it. And I said, you know, if I'm out there and I'm doing yard work and she want to come out and plant some flowers there, do your thing. If I'm out there, like Calvin said, if I'm out there, you want to come bring me some lemonade, cool. You want to sit there and talk to me, cool. But you shouldn't be handling the heavy machinery. You shouldn't be doing none of that.
Nope. At the end of the day, I ain't trying to tell you what to do, but I am going to tell you, to be honest, I really don't even want you out there. If I don't call you out there for something specifically, I don't even want you out there, because actually I'm going to have my earphones in my ear and I'm going to be doing what I'm doing. I'm going to be in my own zone, and I don't need somebody trying to, hey, you know, so-and-so, this ain't the time for me to talk. This is not the time for me to start all this little chatty patty shit. No, right. I want to relax. I want to sit out here and get this shit done and make sure I do my job correctly and right. Because at the end of the day, it's a job or whatever. But with you telling me that, and I'm gonna tell her, this is what I told her. And I told her just like this. I said, look, I ain't no fag. I don't need no damn woman laying beside me that got these manly ways, because now you're making me seem like I'm a fag. I'm laying beside a wannabe man. And I tell anybody, and I don't care what they say, you know, it is what it is. If you laying beside a woman, if you laying beside a woman and she got these masculine ways and that shit turns you on or whatever, you either want a dick in your ass or you want to stick some dick in somebody's ass.
You on some bullshit.
Yeah, I want me a masculine. I want me a feminine woman.
So Cam, she hear bumping the night, she tell you, hold on, baby, you can lay down, I got this.
Yeah. She be a little bump in the night. She gonna sit there and say, well, I got this. You just let me take care of this. You go and relax and just what? Okay then.
Yeah, you just
when I threw that at her. When I threw that at her.
Thing that I think it is, man, women don't want to communicate. They want to change. They want to change a man. They don't want to communicate with a man. Because one thing that, you know, we used to talk back in when me and Calvin first started, if you talk about the women that you talk about today, Ro, only time you can tell them to do anything is in the bedroom.
Yep. That's true. The only time you can actually talk to a woman, to be honest, if when you
flip it over, toot it up.
And keep it right there. Yeah. Other than then, you cannot tell. I can't, and I'm always say this. I can't speak up on white women because I don't deal with white women. I deal with black women. Right? I deal with a black woman. Now, my thing, only time you can tell a black woman what to do is when she about to hit that mountaintop. That's it.
Because I'm, you know, so when you come down to equal, like I say, my money, this and that, and the third. But when you in that bedroom and you tell her to do something, she gonna do everything you say.
Oh yeah.
But you know what's crazy is that what they would sacrifice. When I talk about women, I'm talking about the mother call themselves boss bitches. They would sacrifice a good man just because he ain't laying the wood the way she want him to lay it. But she won't tell him how she want it done. She just feel like he should know.
But okay, I'm finna play devil's advocate here. So I feel, my personal opinion, I feel a woman does that because she look at it like this: if another man can hit her G-spot or this and that, like she like it, the man she with should be able to do that because he done been with her longer and he should know every part of her body and what she want and this and that, blah, that is. Does that matter to a man?
Man, let me tell you something.
Talk to me, expert. Talk to me.
If your woman, if just say y'all into it and you do a particular move and it drive her up the wall, you're going to do that damn move every fucking time you do it. But it might switch for her the next night, and you still back doing like, hell no, yesterday you went crazy. What the fuck?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you move to something, let a nigga know. What?
You know, a woman is so fucking. I'm telling you, a woman is so
Right now.
fucking. What's that? It don't make no damn sense.
But if you have a man that I'm saying that's providing you with security and everything that you need to make your life comfortable, and then you want to pass it up just because you ain't putting it down right, that's got to be the craziest shit I ever heard.
You know what that reminds me of? Remember that topic we did when about the strawberry letter?
Yeah.
About the guy who
Yeah.
went to the armed forces and he had
Right.
stayed away from the woman for so many years. That's why I say these women are running to these prisons or whatever, right? They run into these prisons and doing all this shit for a man that they know is not finna get out. But yet
Right.
they know this man is not finna get out. But yet a man who has created a life for her to where she ain't got to do nothing. She'll run around and she'll cheat. She'll do whatever the hell she got to do to get satisfied. But you will not cheat on a man that's in prison that you know is not getting out. It'll take World War III for you to go out and fuck another man. To fuck another man on a man that's in prison, but a motherfucker who's done created a complete life where you ain't even got to work, you ain't got to do nothing, but you want to sit here and say what he ain't doing in the bedroom.
Calvin.
This motherfucker ain't finna get out, and you talking about that don't make no sense.
Man. That
Calvin.
gang, that jailhouse rap them guys got, man, I don't know what it is, but that shit is. I ain't finna throw nobody.
I'm not finna throw nobody motherfucking business out there.
Man, you ran into a woman like that.
Yeah.
What you mean?
I never ran into a woman like that.
Shit,
man, you know the motherfuckers out there, Ro.
Dog.
You know them motherfuckers out there.
I talked about that a few months ago. No, I done heard. No, I don't really know no women.
It was way back when I was way young, not married, man. I could not. I'm like, man, either my game ain't tight or this mother got her. But I have known other guys. I mean, other girls.
Okay. Yeah, I have.
You tripping like a motherfucker because I know somebody. I want to put your business out there because you got one. You got one, Roro.
Huh?
You got one.
What?
You got one? Because I didn't know y'all was still fucking around. And I know for sure your motherfucking ass ain't been back to P-Town, and I know some years since that time you went when you and Dog hooked up or whatever.
Too much now. Don't say too much, Calvin. Now
I said P-Town. I ain't saying nothing. When you went back to P-Town, when you went back to Paducah on Nigga Day, and you and Dog got together or whatever, and you went over what's name house. I didn't know y'all was still fucking around. And you ain't been to Paducah in some years, nigga. In some decades, motherfucker.
In 30 years. Hey, but look, I'm a hell of a nigga, man. Motherfuckers won't never forget me. I don't want to hear that
shit.
They won't never forget me.
I don't want to hear that. You ain't me. You ain't me, bro.
If you ever meet me in person, you'll be like, Calvin, yeah. And I might be like vice versa, though. Like, Calvin, that's a good dude, whatever. Man, Calvin, you know, motherfucker run into me, man.
Hey,
either you love me or hate me, shit.
I'm gonna put it like this. Our subject said. I'm gonna tell you something. Subject said. Our subject.
The Cavs is
criminality that I got into. It was because of this nigga right here on this what's name. And for the life of me, Roro was so big when we was young, it didn't make no sense. Either I was small as a motherfucker one. Roro is about 1 year older than I am, but this nigga was so big when we was young. To me I'm gonna put it like to me was because I guess like I said I was so small. He got me into the criminality I did when I was in AC. It was because of him, because the dirt I did is because of him. This motherfucker told me all the shit that you need to know about being a fucking criminal or whatever the case may be. All this shit like that. It was because of this Negro right here said. It was because of this. Now I had my other partner, Mac. Had my other partner, me and him, we was on the same shit, this and that. We hooked up with this dude here. And our life went off the motherfucking chain, bro. It went off the chain. But our subject, that's our subject. Let's stick to what these women are doing. Y'all go ahead and cook on that. I'm finna go use the bathroom right quick. I'll be right back.
Man, I would tell you the thing. I don't know if you ever heard this, how it got broken down about Superman.
About who?
About Superman.
Nah.
Okay, you got Clark Kent. Clark Kent work with Lois Lane, right? Lois Lane, crazy about her. Work with her every day. Do anything for her. Love with her, but she wanted Superman, right?
Right.
She wanted Superman. So Clark Kent, like I said, crazy about it, do anything for her, give it a whirl, working. He could be there for her day in, day in, out. Superman, but he's busy because he got he's saving the world and doing the shit like that. He didn't have much time for her.
Right.
So anyway, Superman run up on Lois Lane or whatever. So he gets to liking Lois Lane. So when they got together, guess what Lois Lane wants Superman to do?
What?
Be like Clark Kent. I need you here. I need you doing this. Now look, you had them right there in your sight. You had them. You had them there every day. You looked them over because you wanted something that you couldn't have. Then when you got it, you wanted to change to something that you could have had.
Right.
So that's the crazy. That's but it's just crazy, man. And like I said, I don't know.
But I think we all agree.
Oh man. Woo! Shit. Oh, where my earphones at?
Hello?
What's up, man? I got somebody else who's supposed to be coming on here, and I guess he was gonna give me his 2 piece. I'm waiting for his ass, and I want to hear his take on the Dwayne Wade.
Hey man, Calvin.
Yeah.
I think we agree on the woman's situation. It's just certain shit they just can't do, man.
But the thing is, I've been trying to actually get one of these young ladies on here. That's what I'm trying to do. They love to talk it to me, but I be trying to get them on here to see. Oh shit! Let me get my ass on screen.
But I think the only thing that
everybody want to see Big Daddy.
The only thing that we can't do that a woman can do is produce another baby. Produce a baby.
How can she do that?
I said that's the only thing that a man cannot do, that a woman can do.
I said, how can a woman do that?
What? But they need us. Yeah, they need us.
Who actually carry a baby?
You said what?
Who actually carries the baby?
Who actually carries the baby?
Yeah.
That's what you asked me?
Yeah.
The sperm come from us.
Right, so we actually carry them. They said they care for 9 months. Nah, we carried it all our life. You ain't doing nothing but incubate. You ever see some soil?
I don't have to do no studying up on this type shit, man.
Hold on, though. You ever see some straight soil? Just dirt, just soil. Just dirt. You ever go somewhere just see dirt, just dirt. Ain't nothing on it, no grass, no nothing, just straight dirt.
Yeah.
Can't nothing come from it. It's just gonna be dirt. That's all it's gonna be. You put a seed in it, something gonna sprout.
It's sprouting out. It's sprouting out. It's sprouting out. I had another topic I wanted to talk about too. I can't remember what it was.
What was it?
But I can't remember what it was. But said I want you to give me yours though. I know you had something you had wanted to cook on for a minute or two. We're going to stay on here probably about a couple more minutes or whatever. And then we're going to get up off here because we done been on there almost an hour and a half.
I can't remember what I said I wanted to bring up, though.
Like I said, I'm waiting for somebody else to come through. I know this dude going to have a daughter. And I don't think... See, I know said
what? I did see something today, but I can't remember what I was talking about. But what I did see today is how far of a disconnect that we have with one another. There was a lady asking, she was going around asking men, do they prefer natural or BBLs? And every man said they want natural. Then she went and asked women, what do men prefer, BBLs or natural? And every woman said BBL. Who told them that?
Well, I was just gonna ask you that. What made them think that a man want a BBL? Or maybe did they kind of clarify what they said?
Have a BBL. Most men, I would say the vast majority of men will have a woman natural as he can get her.
But the thing on that, the BBL thing, a lot of these women not understanding. Most men, they may be getting a misunderstanding. Most men love to look at a BBL. Most men love to fuck a woman with a BBL. But to marry something with a BBL, most men want something natural they can possibly get.
If you take a man and you looking at a woman and she got a fat ass, whatever the case may be, and you look at her thighs ain't proportion with her ass, you already know something ain't right. This look bad. Somebody did a bad job.
Hold on for a minute, fella. I think I got somebody else on here. All right, we got Brother Robert up in here. We got Brother Rob up in here. And what's going on, Brother Rob?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
I am doing halfway decent. Brother Rob, we got Cedric the Springer. Don't let him place you with that Mr. Springer. So it's the Springer. And then we got Roro. This is one of my AC Crip guys right there. We got
AC what?
AC Crip nigga. We got from basically one of my homies from AC, from where I was raised at or whatever. But I'm finna throw 2 topics of it. We haven't been on here for a minute, but I'm finna throw actually 3 topics. We're gonna start off with something that you have and tell me your take on it. It's you know Dwayne Wade, right? The basketball player. Ex-basketball player, played for Miami Heat.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Rob? Okay.
Yeah.
He has a daughter that he actually played makeup with. He put makeup on with him and his daughter. I know you have a daughter. So is that the type of interaction that you have with your daughter, used to have when she was younger, sit there and play makeup with your daughter? Put makeup on you in her face. You breaking up. You breaking up, Rob. I can't understand you. Breaking up.
Okay. Let's see.
I don't know. Hey, Cav, I'm gonna have to dip out, bro. I'm gonna holler back at you.
Okay, then.
All right.
Did you understand the question? Did you understand the question I threw at you?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, that was something that we did too. And I would more or less watch her do her thing, but no, she didn't put any makeup on me, fingernail polish, or anything like that.
Well, did you hear that he allegedly sat around and played makeup with his daughter like that? Allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't need his ass suing me because I ain't got shit, you know. So I'm gonna say allegedly he's supposed to sit around with his daughter and play makeup and all that stuff like that. Now my dude over there, Roro, was saying that he was like, man, Calvin, man, that when it come to that right there, that dude, he just straight up gay. He just straight up gay, and he don't show so many different. Goddamn, Rob done bounced out on me. His internet must have bounced out on. Bro, you going there?
No.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. We're gonna be on here probably for a couple more minutes. I don't know what happened to Rob. Oh, here you go. I don't know what happened. Oh, here we go, right here.
What, he bounced out?
No, he fell out. Go ahead, Rob. Talk to me. Finish saying what you were saying.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna go as far as to say the man gay. I think today's dads might be a little different where
Nah,
they
Wade ain't gay,
are more
man.
entertaining
He's just,
to doing stuff with their kids, more open
that's that
than
gangster
say
shit.
like when you and I were coming up. That was a big no. It wasn't you weren't gonna do that with dad. That was now you can wrestle with dad, you can do that kind of stuff, but you weren't gonna be here, try this dress on, let me put some makeup on you, let me do your hair type thing. You know, uh, I think today parents want to be so open with their kids and so uh, trying to think of a word where the kids feel comfortable being able to say and do anything now, where we're just acquiescing to a lot of this stuff. Uh, but I'm not gonna sit here and call him gay. But I think he uh, just not the traditional role of dad as being manly and not participating in some of that stuff.
Well, I'm gonna ask you this, Roro. Now he said he's not gonna call him gay. Now you saying you straight up calling him gay because you just said better
No,
do it to the fag. That's what he said. He just called
I'm
him out.
just talking.
I'm like, damn.
Listen. I'm just talking shit for real. Cause I can't say if a man gay or not, cause that's some real shit to put on a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Only way you can say if somebody homosexual or not, if you was there and you seen them do this, I'm gonna be on some real shit. That was just talking shit, but that's some gay ass shit to me. But I ain't gonna just say the man gay. I take that shit back, but I ain't gonna put that on the man. I ain't gonna put it on the man, guy. You a silly dude,
Well, I'm
man.
gonna tell you like this.
I ain't gonna put it on because I'm
Hey,
telling
look, this is how
you
I'm
can't
putting it.
just put no gay shit on a person because
Look, this is how I'm
that's
gonna put it,
some other
Roro,
shit.
man. At the end of the day, I know the dude he had a male nanny watching his son. And then you running around here, you doing some gay type stuff. What do you expect somebody to think of you?
Man, look,
I'm gonna put it like this: to stay out of legal trouble, I would
for
say
real,
he's
man.
allegedly
What
may
kind of
possibly
love?
be gay.
How's you raising your kid? Because your kid should come tell you anything if it was some freaky shit going on or whatnot. From a little kid, when they get to talking and know who is who, you know what not to do, what a person ain't supposed to be touching. They supposed to be close enough to their parents where they can come tell them like Uncle such and such, grab me right here, Daddy or Mommy.
But you have the on that right there. You have
You gotta be
you
able.
got the person who's actually doing that actually threaten that kid. When a person actually threaten that kid, but let me get your point of view, Bob, because I know you raised a daughter and a son, and you was actually there 365 days out of year. I'm gonna say 365. I say 366. We'll throw on leap year. I think that I'm adding it right. I could be wrong, but I'm dumb as hell. But anyway, you raise your daughter and your son. Do you think your daughter or your son would have told you this if somebody was touching them older? I think Bobby don't got up out of there. I hope not. I think so. But your daughter or your son had been touched at a young age. Do you think even though somebody had threatened them, they would have came to you and told you about it? I think his stuff don't messed up because he looked frozen. Damn. I believe he don't his stuff don't got frozen. But I understand what you're saying, but a lot of things the accuser normally threaten the kid though, Roll. You got to look at that too. The accuser always threaten the kid. They always threaten them to make sure they don't tell them that. Did you hear what I asked you, Bobby? Bobby. I don't think he could hear me. Can you hear me, Bobby? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did you
Can
did you hear what I hear you now? Did you hear what I asked you? Shit.
I mean, we taught our kids that, I mean, when they were young, man. My wife is a mental health therapist, and so she deals with a lot of that where, because she's dealing with elementary kids, and so she was dealing with a lot of that where, you know, grandparents were coming over and staying with the family and end up, well, the grandfather was the one that was molesting the kids and the kids not saying anything. So she was definitely on top of that early on. So our kids were real familiar with, hey, somebody put their hands on you in a way that they shouldn't be. You know, if it's not a doctor or a nurse or one of us, and they touch you in the area they shouldn't be touching, you're gonna talk, you're gonna tell.
And that's why I asked you, do you think either your son or your daughter would have told you that, knowing that somebody that was
Making a
close to
threat.
them, making a threat and stuff like that? Do you think they would have went ahead and been like, look, daddy, look, I know that's your friend or whatever, I know that's your cousin, I know that's your whatever, blah blah blah, whatever. They
Man,
kind
you
of
would
touching me in a
truly,
way.
you would truly hope so, man. I mean, you can say, hey, I raised them that way to, you know, I taught them that way to tell me, man. You really hope that that's what they would do. But when a kid is put in that kind of situation where they may truly believe that if I tell, then this person is going to hurt my mom, or this person is going to hurt my dad, or that this person is going to do something to my whole family. I mean, you got to look at it from the mindset of a child where whatever you tell them, you know, especially coming from an adult, more than likely they're going to believe, especially if you're making a threat to the family. They're going to make sure that, you know, they don't want anybody to get hurt.
Yeah. I'm going to throw another topic at you. We're going to whip back because we don't been on here a little over an hour, but I'm finna throw you. What do you think about a son giving his dad some money, but his dad was a deadbeat and his dad never done nothing for him? Tell me your take on that right there.
Man.
Yeah. We getting out there.
Man. Oh God. Now if he's doing it, I guess if the son is doing it without any provocation, without any asking, just because he's like, hey, this dude is my dad, I'm gonna give him $2 or $3 grand. You know, I'm gonna just do that. You know, because he donated. You know, that's why I'm here. He made a donation. That's why I'm here.
Well,
But
let me put it in better content for you. I want to put it in a better content. Okay. For what I was told, she said, the mother told me, because she was like, she didn't say anything to the son or the daddy, but she did say that that she didn't like the fact that he gave him money, but it's like, when the son have got to the point, he got a good job, he got a good paying job. He's, I think, maybe 19, 20, something like that, maybe 21. He paying real good money. He doing some real good work, making some bread. But when the son was younger, the father was a deadbeat dad. Anytime the son asked for some money, some $25, $10, the daddy would just, snap. Damn, what you need all this money for? Blah, it is. Now the daddy have came and started asking for money, 200. We'll put it like this: hundreds of dollars from the son, and expect the son just to do it to him, give it to him, without nothing said. Now, the only problem the mother said she had with it was, I wasn't gonna get into it, but I don't need him coming to my son every month or every other week asking for this amount of money, and you had a problem giving your own son money.
Now, me
My
looking at
understanding.
from the outside in, if I knew the son, I'd be like, I would have to tell him, dude, I don't see how you could do something like that. When he denied you and now he's coming to you looking for it, and then you giving in to it. And nah, I can't see that, especially he being a deadbeat like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
uh-uh.
And see, my relationship expert just left. I didn't get to introduce y'all like I wanted to.
Yeah.
See, he had a different perspective on it. Just like Roro, he had a different perspective on it or whatever. But I needed you and the expert to go back and forth on that right there because I'm here as a mediator. I'm done. I'm gonna tell everybody that I'm done. I'm just here as a mediator trying to get some clarity on a lot of this stuff like that and this and that or whatever. So but I agree with you. Me personally, I would help him out, and then see the daddy is actually with another woman. He actually left the mother to be with this other woman. He left her. I know, right? And he gonna tell the son, I need this money to pay rent, to help pay rent. Exactly. So hold on here. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. Did I tell y'all that, Roro? That man needs that money to pay rent? Did I tell y'all that man needs that money to pay rent?
Who, the son?
No, the daddy. The daddy needed the money. He needed the money from the son to pay rent. Did I tell y'all that?
See, and you ain't never say that the father had asked the son for the money.
Yeah, I did.
You said he just was giving it to him.
No. I said, get my specific word. The son gives money. The son giving money to deadbeat dad. That's what I said. Right, and the daddy asked for money to. I thought I said the daddy asked for money to help.
I never heard you say the dad was asking him for money. I thought you. That's why I said what I said. You never said that, Cal.
Oh well, I thought I did. Well, shit. That's why I was trying to get a lot of stuff clarified. That's why. Well, like I said, my relationship expert, he got to go to sleep and shit. You know, he a little young punk. He a little young punk, so he got to go to sleep. My relationship expert, he got to go to sleep and shit. But anyway, now my last subject, it was on. I was at work, and I kind of got into a little discussion. I would call it a discussion with a woman, and she told me that men are intimidated by women that does things up on their own, and they do this, and black men need to try to treat black women as equal and stuff like that. So I told her, so what you're saying is, if me and you were together, we was married or whatever, and I went to work, had a kind of rough day at work, come home, do some yard work, and I'm tired or whatever the case may be. I'm a little exhausted. And the last time we had some issues at the house, me being as a man, I took care of it. So I said, if we in the bed together, we laying down, it's about 1:00 in the morning, we have somebody about ready to burglarize our house. So that means it's time for you to go handle your business as a woman. You the first line of the fence, I'm the last line of the fence. So you want to be equal. So I'm gonna go and let you handle it, and I'm gonna lay here. That's what I told her. Yeah. And she told me that I'm a weak ass nigga. I said, you can call me what you want to call me, but I'm trying to be equal. So which one is it that you want? You want to be equal, or do you want some line of a defense? So tell me your take on that, because she said the women should be walking right beside her man, not behind her man. Just tell me your take on this shit, Rob. I'm calling you all kind of shit, Rob, Bob, shit.
Yeah, it's cool. That last part where she's talking about walking next to her man, physically, yeah, you can walk next to him, but when it comes down to it, man, she's gonna always be behind her man because he's gonna stand out in front. But I think the problem comes in where black women sit up and brag about being independent. I pay my own bills. I got my own car. I got my own this. I got my own that.
She
Where
threw
they
that
act
out.
like they don't. I don't act. They act like they don't need a man. Then when they finally get one, and he's not what they think he should be, instead of this is you got a man. He's got a job. He may not have a job that you want him to have. He may not have a car that you want him to have. Now you don't look at him as a man because he's not the man that you wanted him to be. You know, this equal thing. Come on, you're not equal. You know, you're looking for a man to take care of you. Now, if we were equal, then you don't need no man to take care of you. You know, shoot. I think that the whole thing goes back to they're the only ones. You don't hear white women bragging about I'm independent.
I was
You don't
just
hear
gonna
Puerto
ask you
Rican
that,
women
bro.
bragging about that I'm
I
independent.
was just gonna tell you that shit,
You
bro.
know,
I was just
Mexican
gonna
women
say
aren't
it.
going around talking about Viva, I'm independent. You know, nah, it ain't none of that. They the
Yeah.
only ones that are going around bragging about being independent, being able to do that. And then when they can't find a man, they wonder why they can't find a man. Well, you acting like a man, you know.
This was my response to something she said. I said, look, I need a woman. Well, I'm gonna put it in perspective. I put it in. I told her I'm not a faggot. I don't need a woman that's laying beside me that's manly, just like I am, because that don't make no sense. I said for any woman or any man that wants a woman laying beside her, that's acting manly, he's a gay. He's a gay or he getting something stuck in his ass. One, he a pillow biter. At the end of the day, that shit don't even sound or look right. So that's not me. I'm not no goddamn pillow biter. I'm not gay. I have nothing against gay people and anything like that. But we got to make up our mind as black women have to make up their mind. What do you want from a black man? You want this and that, but yet you want to treat your man like shit. Like I told her, how this shit got started because she's a forklift driver, and I asked a woman to move something for me, and the only thing I heard was this going, nothing but that, pop, 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 pop. So I said, I ain't even gonna argue with her, so I know how to settle this. So I told her what I would do. Next time I need something moved, I'm gonna call a white man over here. I'm gonna get him to get you to ask. I'm gonna get him to ask you to move that because I know I ain't gonna hear all that lip. And she got mad. She got 38 hot on what I said because I already know it's true. The white man asked you because I've seen it done. The white man asked you, bam, the shit done, nothing said. Yeah. Now I asked you, you got all kind of shit to say. So I said, shit. Instead of arguing with you, I would just go ahead and let you have your day, and I just call a white man, and I get them to ask you to move it. I won't get them to tell you, because if I get them to tell you, it's gonna sound like they're gonna hit you with a whip or something like that. I don't want you to get popped with a whip. I don't.
Yeah.
Look, Bob, we got you in here kind of late. I like your intake. The next time we get going or something like that, I'm gonna be sure to try to get you on here earlier because this shit is gonna get real wild because I know once I see some people who have listened from this at work, listen to this, that's from work, they're gonna have something to say. And I'm gonna bring you back on here and stuff like that because to be honest, I didn't know what you were gonna, especially about the equal stuff. I didn't know what you were gonna say on that, to be honest. Because me and Roro, we come out of AC. We come out of AC bound, right? We AC bound. Hood like a motherfucker. And I know that you was raised by your dad, and I don't think you dealt in the projects like we did. I don't think you did. So you have to tell me, did you?
No.
So and you know, and by the way you dressed, you got your suit and tie on right now. So that's a good thing. Now we're gonna hear from I'm always tell everybody I'm dumb as hell. And I'm gonna say it from a hoodish perspective, and so you can tell me from a very intellect with more intellect behind it. And so that's why I'm gonna start getting your perspective on a lot of things. So I don't know if you had a time for us or whatever, but I will be looking for you to come back up on there and talk to us, and please tell us some stuff that, because my relationship expert, oh man, I can't wait till you meet him. Yeah, I can't wait till you meet him. So this is what I'm gonna say. Give me your closing, and we're gonna get up out of here. After he give me his closing, Roro, I don't know what the fuck you looking at, but you're gonna have to give me your closing afterwards. You go ahead, Bob.
Okay. What do y'all normally do for closing now?
Just tell me, either give me your social media if you want somebody to follow you, or just tell them or give them something to think of on the way out. Or just talk about the subject.
Oh, shoot. Man. I guess still on my mind, I guess the last topic, man, where you talking about the chick, man, men aren't intimidated. We're not. It's you, women, thinking that now you're in a position of where you've been taking care of yourself. Now you feel like I don't need to be taken care of, or you want a man to take care of you, but you don't know how to stand back in the background and let him do what he needs to do as a man. Because you've been acting as a man for so long that now you don't know how to become a woman anymore. So,
she's not feminine in so many words. Oh man, boy, you don't touch a lot of souls when you said that. But go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna toss that ball to Roro. Go ahead and close this out, bro.
Go ahead, Roro. Give me your closing, bro. Roro hides the motherfucker over there. Roro.
No, I was watching.
Give me your
this Lakers Dallas game.
Oh, we thought you were watching SpongeBob, man.
Give me your. You thought you were watching SpongeBob? Oh shit! Yeah. Give me your closing, Roro.
I'm watching the Lakers in Dallas.
All right.
Give me your closing, bro.
You said my closing?
Yes, sir.
Shit, man. What you gonna?
Give him what you want to end with.
I don't know, man. We're talking about a bunch of different shit.
Well, you ain't got shit, and everybody know my closing. It is what it is. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Y'all women, man. I can't even say y'all women. A bunch of these dudes. But I'm gonna go out with this. Y'all women do got to know. Y'all know for real. You is not equal with a man. And I'm out.
And y'all know me.
No female can't step in my shoes. I know no female can step in my shoes. I done been through some hell of a shit.
Too much of it. And this is my closing, man, and y'all know my closing. Man. I'm gonna have to cut you short, Ro. And my closing is, this is your boy Calvin from CMO TV. It is what it is. I'm gonna be seeing your ass when I see you. Peace
It is
out.
what it is, homie.